All right. What's going on, sea monkeys and everybody else? I mean, I hope y'all humans don't take offense, but sea monkeys, well, we are just a little bit better than the rest of you, is all I'm saying. All right. Let's see who we have here. Holy shit. Y'all been talking a lot. What's going on, StreamYard? Welcome. Southwest Ronald McChomo. Right on. What's going on? Still pulling strings, SM. How the fuck are you? What is up, NTF? What's going on, Cat Eyes? Miss General Sea Monkey. Squirrel. What's going on, Jeff Sea Monkey? What is up, Gilf? Oh shit, what do we have here? What's up, Junie? What is up, Shauna? How are you? What's going on, Melinda? Sea Monkey Lifeguard. What's going on? Yeah. Yes, I knew what time you started work, and I did. I started right now just to piss you off, and I hope you're listening. What's going on, Shauna? No, I wasn't trying to. All right, I guess you kind of take the good with the bad. I intentionally did it just to piss Lifeguard off, but not you. What's going on, Christy? Holy shit, I'm behind. What's up, Vic? Driving drunk in Las Vegas. Man, what's up, Robbie? If I miss you, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't do that reading thing too good is all. What's up, Lisa? Or if I mention Rose, if I mentioned you twice, it's the same deal. Or maybe I really do like you better. I try not to play favorites, though. What's up, Hila? Unless you're a blonde female. Or you've sent me booby pictures, then I will play favorites. What's up, community cardio? Oh, back to the old name, huh? I almost read that as commando cardio. Which, if you use that, then, welcome to it. What is up, brave little toaster? Something y'all don't realize is what kind of danger brave little toaster is in. Every time Jeff takes a bath, our brave little toaster has to worry that he's going to be thrown in. What is up, JM? Shauna, what is going on? Speaking of my blonde ladies. I mean, anybody can jump up here that wants to. Well, almost anybody. But I do ask that if hey, what's up, section? If like if you can get if you have me on Instagram or you can text me. If you want to, the link should be pinned, but send me a message. I can't answer it while I'm live, but I can see like the first couple of lines. Let me know before you hit the link. That way I don't have to worry if it's a forward bomb. And if you don't have a way to get a hold of me and you want to come up, be prepared to turn your camera on, if only for a second. I will not screenshot you. Even if I don't like you, I still won't screenshot you. if we don't already know what you look like. What's up, Jen A? Are we going to fit Jeff with a ball gag tonight? I don't think that Jeff is worthy of a ball gag. Maybe a sock and some duct tape, but he's not really worthy of a full-on ball gag. What's up, Dixon cider? That's one of my favorite kinds of cider in the whole world. I mean, I'm going to say what I got to say regardless. Um, I'm not even sure whose panel it was on. I didn't see very much, and it wasn't on their actual channel, but uh, good guy was up there rattling some complete nonsense off as to why he got uh, kicked from NTF. Uh, and everything he said was bullshit. Um, because I was the one, I did a stream uh, directed toward, and she came, to her credit, she came up. I didn't think she would, but she did. Um, and I said some things, and I don't go back on anything I said. Uh, but really, it was me being an asshole is the real reason why she got Gigi out of her channel finally. And I was not even subbed to her on this channel because I just honestly didn't have any use for her. But I've been on her channel since she got rid of Gigi, and that's not really the reason I wasn't there. There's other stuff too, but we've talked since then, and we're kind of, we're more cool now than we were at the time. But anyway, Gigi was up right on all this bullshit off as to why he got kicked off of her channel finally, and everything he said was bullshit. Because I was the one that wrote her ass about it until she finally got rid of him. And all these reasons that he gave were all horseshit because either what he said isn't true or I didn't know about it. I don't know which. But he was completely full of shit. And good guy, I know that you probably don't have the balls to come up here, but I know you're going to hear this. You really, really should hit me up about something. I really don't think you want me to talk about it here. Of course, I doubt he has the guts to do that either. But nevertheless, if he doesn't, then I'm going to go ahead with what I got. And he's really not going to like it. But I'm going to do something. I'm going to give him something that he didn't give anybody else when he was doxing them and stalking them and otherwise harassing them. I'm going to give him a chance. And as for Jeff, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to be too disappointed if he doesn't come up here. I doubt that he has the balls either. But um, talking to him is pointless. It serves really no purpose. But and I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but these people are so fucking fake. Like they don't really like each other. Fucking Sabby was passing Kanye's pictures around well before they went. Anybody posted them publicly. I mean, like I already had all that stuff, but I was in a group chat that I've since left, and fucking Sabby was putting, and I did too. I did too. But I'm not pretending to be Kanye's friend. But yeah, Sabby was passing that shit around way before it went public. But anyway, as far as Jeff goes, hello, Two Finger. Oh, I just completely lost my train of thought. I mean, it just shows how fucking desperate they are. People like they can't stand on their own 2 feet. They have to huddle up together. Safety in numbers, and they can't stand each other. I don't know how I couldn't operate like that. Jeff said he isn't going live anymore. Yeah, right. That'll last a week. Jeff Dock's not. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. Jeff knows the authorities. I guess that's why nobody that he's threatened with the Jeff BI has gotten into any trouble, right? Even though he's been saying it for how long? The FBI doesn't give a fuck about a YouTube beef anyway. I hate to tell you, Jeff, but you ain't going to heaven. You know what the Bible says about liars and what the Bible says about getting intoxicated. You know, people like him, I've had this discussion with alcoholic Christians before. They they'll say, "Well, the Bible says don't become intoxicated on wine," and it does say that in one verse. But there are a whole bunch of other verses that Jesus said, "Don't get fucked up," because it weakens the mind. And when your mind is weak, is when the demons are invited in. You just might be possessed, Jeff. I don't know. You run around saying you're a Christian, you're going to be the first one that gets possessed if your heart isn't strong enough. What's up, visibility? That's right. The FBI task force will drop everything they need because Jeff knows the mayor. It's the reason they call them spirits. Yeah. Yeah, we have our own uh, community task force. We have our own witness protection. If you've been threatened by the Jeff BI, we can help you out. I think it's funny. I've been running my help. Good guy will pick on girls, but he won't come at me. Maybe it's because he knows that I'm less than 90. I live less than 90 minutes away from him. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I've also been told that Doctor Jeff is actually Ed. Um, I can't myself confirm that, but it makes sense. I banned Doctor Jeff from here a while back because he was defending Mitch and his predatory ways. Like, you know what? If you're going to defend Mitch, you're not going to be here, which is why a few people got banned. You know, they're saying that Ed is in our chats and shit, which to my knowledge, he's not. When this whole, and they probably know it. If it is really Ed, it does make sense. If it is Ed, they more than likely know about it. While driving drunk in Las Vegas, that could very well be true. You think none you brought him in? That wouldn't surprise me. They were all buddy buddy behind the scenes, so it wouldn't surprise me at all. I mean, Dr. Jeff has obviously been around for a while because he knows about shit that happened a long time ago. You can say Dr. Jeff came up on your panel once when FCC was up there. He may have used a voice changer. He called FCC a hard R and bounced. Well, I heard of that. It was Ed's brother's voice that said that, so I didn't actually hear it myself. Oh, fuck you, Rob. Camel crushes. What do you think? Do you think I'm a hipster? Oh, you have that clip in TF? I'd like to see it or hear it, whatever. Actually, doxing is against YouTube's rules, Hila. Um, they just don't always seem to care about it, but it is in YouTube's terms of service. They just kind of sometimes the littlest things they'll hammer you on, and sometimes it don't matter how many fucking times you report shit, they don't take it down. So it was his brother, right on. That's what I'm hearing. I just haven't heard that clip myself, but it makes sense, and it wouldn't come to any great surprise. We know who really left, and the timing's about right. No, you're not coming up here. Pretty sure we're trying to get foreign bombed already. I gotta wait for your comment to move before I can read it. So did one of Nandi's channels get nuked, or did she just get another strike? Damn it! Comments weren't moving, and then all of a sudden, like 10 of them popped up. So I'm sorry if I missed. Honest question: why has Nanya not been held accountable for airing all Ed's jailhouse calls? Far too many people's personal information, including phone numbers, were doxed. Well, I mean, what do you mean by being held accountable? There's only so much that can be done, you know? She's been called out for it a bunch of times. What's going on, Matt? Did she make a threat? She's always threatening to dox people. What's up, White Claw? I think it's something that I think is hilarious, and like sometimes there's quite a few people in the private streams, and the fact that usually anytime you have more than three people in any kind of group, somebody in there is a spy or a rat. Um, but the fact that there's actually quite a few people in some of the private ones, and they're not getting leaked. I mean, to me, that speaks volumes. Well, I mean, it shows the polarization, but um, and you know damn well that if they had any of it, they'd be playing it just to show that they had it. But like all of the people that I shouldn't say all of them, but at least all the ones that go up on panels over there, like they've all got some kind of sus shit on them. Some of them either actually been charged, or there's a whole lot of other stuff going on about them, or they're grifters. Like that's it. That's the that sums it all up. And I mean, really, they can't stand each other. They just have been. A lot of them have been unceremoniously booted from. I hate to say over here because I'm not really. Sea monkeys aren't on a side, but we align with one side and not the other. So I keep saying it that way, but like they've doxed each other in the past and not had good things to say about each other, but there they are. They've been kind of run off from over here, so they're all huddled up together. Safety in numbers. When you think about it, if anybody actually kept their backbone, they wouldn't even talk to each other. And you're damn right, she's a pred protector. What's going on, Dead Twist? Yes, Jeff is still pretending to be a Christian. Yeah, it is funny how that works. All right, I'm still holding out for good guy and or Jeff, but anybody can jump up here that wants to. Like I said, though, if you have a way to contact me, send me a message real quick that you're coming up. That way, I can help filter out the porn bombs. And if you don't have a way to get a hold of me, be prepared to turn your camera on for a second. I will not. I will not screenshot you, even if I don't like you. Slob knob. We are in with the naughty names in here tonight, but that's okay. Numbers important in wars. Yeah, but you know what's more important? You can have all those soldiers you want, but if I got a nuclear bomb, it don't matter anymore. If you're waiting for corn in here, um, you're really wait about 5 months and we'll have all the corn you can handle. All right, slob, come up here. I see you, Gigi. I kind of doubt that you have the balls. Go ahead and get your knob out. I promise you'll hate it worse than I will. Yeah, I think it's funny that you'll go after females, but you won't come up and have a chat with me. I get it. You probably realize that I live less than 90 minutes from you, but don't let that stop you. You really should, if you haven't already, you really should read my community post. I mean, I know that your license expires by the end of next December. I have that information somehow. You really probably should read my community post if you haven't already. And I don't really believe that you're into women either. I think you're a closeted fag. I mean, really, your wife is not, she's not a bad looking woman. She needs a nose job, but other than that, fucking, I'd do her. But you really don't know who she's been talking though, do you? Of course, neither does she, but I digress. Of course, he's scared. He wants to jerk off with Cam. Yeah, see, that's the thing. He acts like when you were in kindergarten and that little girl was mean to you because she liked you. That's exactly what good guy acts like. It don't make a whole lot of sense though. Somebody with so much to lose wants to play games against somebody with nothing to lose. Sorry, Gigi, you're gonna have to make another alt. I guess I proved my point. He really doesn't have the balls to galls. Damn it. He really doesn't have the balls to come up here. What's going on, Michelle? Not those kind of balls section. The real kind. The kind with testosterone. Which I mean you can tell by Stevie's voice that he's lacking in the testosterone department. He don't even sound like a real man. I mean, he doesn't technically have enough bass in his voice to talk to somebody like me, but I kind of figured I'd give him the chance before I roll with what I got. but I don't feel sorry for Bobby Joe. But if she got blamed for something she didn't do, that's bullshit too. Poor Bobby Joe got blamed for doing a welfare check on Jeff. If you okay, yeah, I saw that I was actually watching via a different channel when somebody welfare called on Jeff. But I think if Bobby Joe actually did that, she probably would have claimed it. So my tendency is to believe that it wasn't her. He's a fake. Well, see, the thing is, good guy's only Jewish when he needs the money. Just, he says he only blow guys for $20. Um, I guess it's kind of the same principle. What's up, the Grand Twomper? Haley Berry, Casprick Mob. Jesus. Can't even say all that in one breath. What's up, Crystal? Who do you think door dashed the beer? I have no clue. Like, did that really happen? It's it's nobody that gives a shit about him. I mean, I could give a fuck less what happens to Jeff, but like he doesn't. These people are not really his friends. And if it was one of his so-called friends that sent him the beer, I mean, when somebody, it's not really even so much of it's not really so much of how much you do, it's how you handle it, and he don't handle it well. And he's starting to get. I hadn't heard him speak in a long time, but I heard him. I don't know that night, the night of the welfare check, whatever night that was. Like you can tell, like severe alcoholics, it actually you actually do start to get like dead spots in your brain, and you start to develop a certain way of speaking. And like I've seen it because my mother has never drank in her life, but her side of the family is full of alcoholics. So I've seen it up close and personal a lot. And he's starting to talk. I mean, if you can tell that he's talking different now, that's why. You made the call. Well, okay. Well, if you, I probably would. Well, no, I guess I would. I would have admitted to it too. But all right, there you go. There you have it. Somebody has admitted to it. Oh, and by the way, y'all, star 67 does not work when you call the cops. Just so you know. Nope, it was somebody else that made the call. Okay. Now see, now you guys are just confusing me. It don't take much. I mean, he did say that he wasn't in a good space, so that actually is a valid reason to call for a welfare check because he did sound, you know, like he might be planning something. Nah, I don't think his parents called. Ryan, that wouldn't surprise me either. Hell, maybe it was me. We don't know. I don't care enough about Jeff to call for a welfare check, to be honest. No, it was not a SWAT. No. Damn it, I didn't see Lenny. What's going on, Lenny? He said he needs help. Okay. I mean, when somebody, what's going on, Steve, Dave? When somebody is that repeatedly messed up, I mean, you can't make somebody get help. You know, they're not going to do it till they're ready or they're dead. And personally, I honestly do not care enough about Jeff to even try. Well, y'all must be real bored because I don't see Steve Dave in here very often or Lenny. Although YouTube still has me shadow banned, so not many people are getting notifications these days. Jeff, reborn. You're not drinking no more? All right. Hey, well, more power to you. Steve's your side chick. Okay, I get it. But hey, what if you guys want to reverse roles? That's cool with me. What you do is what you do. Do I want your channel? No, sir. Nope, I'm good. Jeff has stated he's going to unalive himself in the past. Well, see, that's where Brave Little Toaster comes in. If we can get Brave Little Toaster to just jump in that bathtub one time, I'm just saying. What's going on, Gina? You have plenty of people to. Oh no, Steve, Dave. I'm no. I know. I know you've been around. I'm I know you're legit. I'm not. I wasn't saying otherwise. I'm just saying I don't see talking. Dr. Jeff, you are accused of being Edward, and they have some pretty damning. Nope, that's not the real Dr. Jeff because the real Dr. Jeff is banned here unless it's the real Dr. Jeff with a new Dr. Jeff account because Dr. Jeff was sticking up for hoax wars just a little too much, and I banned his ass personally a couple months ago. Let's talk about wrenches for a little while. I guess we can. Yeah, Dr. Jeff, pull up and cam up. No, you're banned from this channel too, or at least you're supposed to be. Yeah, Dr. Jeff, if you want to prove us wrong, there's one way to do it. Yeah, Gina, mom and dad are doing a lot better. I don't have to stick close by them for the time being anyway. Can we do Bible talk? We can do I can be as fake a Christian as the best of them. It's the Real Ed or Dr. Jeff channel. Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. But he was defending hoax wars' creeping up on minors just a little bit too much. Maybe it was the old channel. But either way, okay, pulling up here. Be prepared to turn your camera on. If you're not, I will not screenshot you either way. um, but at a minimum, you're gonna have to cam up for me backstage. All right, I see your message. Thank you. You're damn right. I'm hogging them helicopters for myself. Anyone reading any good books lately? What? I'm actually rereading a book that I've already read a couple of times. I guess there's a series, but it's called The Survivors Club. It's about people that have been in, like crashing airplanes and sinking ships and other things that have survived just wild stuff. I've read it a couple of times, but it's been a few years since I read it. It's pretty good though. You think Dr. Jeff is Clown's son? Well, that's a possibility too, I guess. The Killing Floor. Oh, I've read some Jack Reacher books. I don't know how many there are, but I can't think of the names of them. But I've read a couple of them. The last, man, it's been years, but the last Jack Reacher book I read was about a sniper. Oh shit, man, it's been so long. Anyway, they were investigating this sniper, and he was going to a legit gun range. Um, I remember Reacher was complaining about his fucking boat shoes. I didn't really like. He just kept bitching about his boat shoes. I don't know what that was about exactly, but anyway, the sniper he wasn't shooting the bullseye all the time, but he was like shooting the lines and stuff, and he was hitting what he was shooting at, but it was making it look like he was missing. That would be the only way I would believe Jeff changed in any kind of ways if he deleted his channel. Otherwise, I don't believe a damn thing out of his mouth. Hey, my internet service provider is here. Awesome. I got some complaints. Actually, I really can't complain about. I use Straight Talk, and you get unlimited everything for $45 a month. And it's actually there are certain places out here where I don't have any connection or have very little, but it doesn't matter what company you use, but there's just no service out there. But otherwise, it's pretty good. What's going on, Billy? Well, I think Dr. Jeff was lying to us. Nobody's in the basement yet. Oh, I stand corrected. All right, Dr. Jeff, you're going to have to turn your camera on for a second. Even if you just want to show me your penis, I already know what everybody's penis looks like. It's okay. It says it's Dr. Jeff, but I don't know if it's the real Dr. Jeff. He knew the deal. All right. Oh, God damn it. Now they're messaging me in the back chat. Hold on. You authenticated via. That doesn't mean jack shit. Um, it really doesn't, because there have been plenty of porn bombers that were authenticated. Shit. He's gone. You dropped off. I did see you backstage, and I saw your message that you said you were authenticated, but YouTube being YouTube authenticated doesn't really mean anything. You told Tully he would go cam for cam if he showed you his teeth. I would have asked for tits myself, but you do you. I mean, Tully's from Australia, not England, right? So he probably does have teeth. He showed his face this weekend live. Right on. I didn't see that either. I'm sure he is, Billy. I am sure he is. Yes, Dr. Jeff, I saw you back there. I'm not saying you weren't, but you're going to have to, I will not screenshot you, but you're going to have to turn your camera on so I'm not, no, I'm not getting porn bombed. What's going on, White Glow? I mean, we've seen Tully's. I don't know why you're asking about the teeth, but we've already seen what Tully looks like. That was another one that was supposed to be Nadia's friend, but she fucking doxed his ass. OG Houston, haven't seen you around anywhere in a long time. Southwest Jeff is your father. Wow. I wouldn't admit that. If I were you, I would delete that comment and never speak on it again. You guys better leave Kelly alone. Christy is claiming him. I don't know why, but nevertheless, it's not really my business. Once Christy claims somebody, she don't let go. Right on, OG Houston. You didn't miss much. What's going on, short bus? You were panels of our lives. Huh. Well, that's interesting. All right, let's do this. We'll go. We will take the chance, Dr. Jeff. I just ask all the ladies to close their eyes. I don't really give a shit if I have to shut this down and come back. I'll let you jump back up here, Dr. Jeff. I know it's a trap, Billy, but I'm feeling adventurous tonight. I see you peeking, General. Yes, y'all. I know that it's definitely a trap. But the thing is, until I see for myself otherwise, I'm thinking that saying that it's Ed does make sense. I didn't see that panel where somebody spoke, but it does make a lot of sense. Actually, I know panels of our lives. Hey, if you're really panels of our lives, I know your first name, so um, you can jump back up here and put your first name, or just the first letter of your name, and then I'll know that you really were panels of our lives. And if you get it right, I will let you up post haste. Hey, what's going on, Tony? Anybody that uh, has some common sense can come back. Fuck, I can't talk. Anybody that has common sense is welcome up here. And I still want to talk to Jeff and Good Guy, so you can come up here also. Ryan isn't allowed. That's generally true. I usually don't let Jeff up here either, but I'm making a special pass tonight. I with Ghost, I am 100% expecting a trap. I'm just feeling a little adventurous, is all. Yeah, you're right, Billy. He does have things he needs to answer for. I got questions. You would pick casting couch. I don't know what that's about, but um, yeah, I would also go with casting couch. Oh, don't accuse me of knowing what I'm doing. I do not know what I'm doing. I just kind of feel my way around. Or a weird time, absolutely. Community Remix just agreed to take your V card. Hey, I mean, whatever you kids do on your own time is really none of my business. Apparently, Melinda. I mean, in all fairness, he was up here, but wouldn't turn his camera on. So he was backstage, but I just didn't let him up. But if he can prove to me that he was panels of our lives, then I know who that is. So FM to the second power. That looks a little suspicious. I don't know. Hmm. You're still waiting to comment on that account. Okay. Something is delaying. Oh, okay, because you got to wait 5 minutes. All right. We will be patient. All right. Okay, somebody verified that that's the real panels of our lives account. It has content on it, and it's been around for a while. So if that all checks out, then I will let you up. Fellow man. I've heard that name before. I've heard the name Fellow Man. I'm just not real sure who that is. It's real. All right, hop on up here. Very nice about I've heard you. That Panels of Our Lives account checked out, so that's not Ed. I know for sure that that's not Ed. So if you still want to come up here, so you don't have to turn your camera on now since I know. uh, The people still need some convincing, so you're probably still going to have to jump up here because they're still going to call you Ed, but you don't have to turn your camera on. What's going on, Shauna? Fellow mod is Creeps Up. Okay, right on. Yeah, I watch. I'm sub to Creeps of YouTube. That's cool. Now watch, I'll get porn bombed anyway. What's going on, Dr. Jeff?
You really make me jump through hoops to get on your panel, Bill.
Yeah, it seemed kind of ridiculous looking back, but yeah.
I don't even know why. I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't know. But you said you had questions for me.
Well, well, I mean, now we know for sure that you're not Ed. You know,
yeah.
people can shut
No,
up about it,
you said you had questions,
including myself. No, I just was questioning whether or not you could be Ed because it made sense to me when people were saying that you were Ed. It made sense to me, but now we know you're not, so people can shut the fuck up about it, including myself.
Well, I mean, I have to get back to this now, but well, I guess that's it. I guess.
All right, you successfully shut us up, or at least it should.
I mean, well, I have a few
Thanks for
minutes if you
hopping
have
up
any
here.
questions. Like, I have a few minutes if you have any questions.
Not really. I was just really questioning whether you were Ed or not. Um, yeah, I don't really. Does the chat here have any questions for this guy? They want to see your teeth. But
Well,
I'm not gonna.
well,
I'm not
when
gonna
Telly
hold
was
you to that.
accusing me, when Telly was accusing me of being Ed, I did tell him that I would go teeth for teeth with him on cam. But until then,
Right on.
until he
Well,
accepts,
Tilly's not here though.
yeah, until he accepts that, I guess. But
Well, I mean, teeth aren't really my thing. Otherwise, I'd hold you to it. Um, unless you got a nice pair of boobies, then we can talk, I guess.
well, I mean, well, if any, I guess that was it. So I'll get back to what I was doing.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up and showing us all. No, this is not Ed's brother. I know who Creeps of YouTube or not or Panels of Our Lives. I know who that is, and it's definitely not Ed or his brother. It's not. It's Christy. It is not. It is not Ed. I know this dude's name. Um, he's not always been a big fan of mine, but um, I'm not going to put it out there. But this it's not Ed or his brother. Yeah, Cap is just a miserable person. He hates himself. You can't. I don't know. They say that you can't like anybody if you don't like yourself. I don't necessarily agree with that, but like when you're as miserable of a human being as he seems to be, then you really can't like anybody. Panels of Our Lives, if you aren't familiar with it, has called out Ed quite a bit. So it's definitely not him or his brother. What's going on, Susan? Captain Jeff Sparrow. uh, Shauna, um, Cap can't be. Trailer trash is generally white, and Cap's not technically white, so he's just gonna have to be the regular kind of trash. He wishes he was white. That's a fact. Oh, Ed's brother is a bigger piece of shit than Ed, actually. Yeah, Billy, didn't Cap say he spent, I don't remember how many hundreds of dollars on a mic and some other bullshit equipment that he doesn't use now? If you can spend that kind of money on stuff you're never going to use, you really should get a drug problem. You should buy a house. Yeah, these many payments you can't live in. That's money for months and months to be able to buy that. Oh man, man, you guys are perverts in here. I don't know whether to be ashamed or impressed. Oh, how about now? Am I roboting still? Better now? All right, cool. I leaned back just the right way. Well, I don't know. I've been stalling for a while now. You're damn right, General Sea Monkey. Positioning is crucial, especially when you got a bad back. I find that reverse cowgirl is my new friend. It actually wasn't an equipment problem. Sometimes I actually just robot. That was my actual voice. I do have a voice changer. Don't. Well, Shauna, maybe you weren't around for the. No, I think the whole great grandma thing was before your time. But Ryan and some other people accused me of being an old lady. Apparently, I had a voice changer, and I was this old lady who eventually faked her death. That's a whole other story. Um, but yeah, apparently I was this old lady with a voice changer who was going around. I mean, she donated thousands to catchers and decoys around the community, but apparently it was me with a voice changer the whole time. Yes, I do know what Shauna looks like, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty damn impressed. Again, it all comes back to positions, if you know what I'm saying. She's lucky we don't live a little closer together, or I'd be sneaking up on her door in the middle of the night. Ryan, yeah, Ryan does kind of look like a sperm with a wig. What's up, American Smoker? Oh yeah, yeah, that reminds me. Um, American Smoker is also not Ed. Um, American Smoker is also uh, not what Savvy said. I know this because American Smoker pretty much doxed their entire life to me to prove that they weren't still another person. So I know who American Smoker is, and American Smoker is most definitely not Ed. Savvy said you were a female. Ass and cornbread. That don't doesn't sound bad actually. I like butter on both of those. So hey, what's going on, Miranda? I mean, look, people trying to get. I mean, we know that Ed's still around. He might not be chatting, but we know he's listening. So I think people speculating on who Ed could possibly be. I think it's pretty reasonable. It's just that we've been wrong. We've been wrong a lot. Oh, I believe that question is is for American Smoker wants to know. Casper wants to know if you got pantyhose. I'm not getting involved in that. Right on. I see your message. We will take care of that. Well, I guess we know that Kanye is listening because, of course, they have no life. I did an experiment. I bought a leather miniskirt for a girl one time, years and years ago. I, we were at the Harley shop, and she's like, "Oh, I like that skirt." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And and then I went back later without her, and I bought her that skirt that she liked. Well, and I was holding it for Christmas, but we broke up in between then and Christmas, so I never gave. If I would have remembered that I had it, I would have just gave it to her anyway. But um, so I still have it. So if anybody wears a size, I think it's a size 0. Still got the Harley Davidson tag on it. If anybody's interested in that, you can let me know. But anyway, since I had it, I figured I would do an experiment and dress up as a woman just to see what women have to go through. And it's being a woman is a lot harder than I thought it would be, to be honest. Women get called faggot an awful lot, and I never realized that. Did you ever get through to the IRS NTF? Dang, Miranda catalytic converters are expensive. I would have to go. Let's see. If I was gonna wear, I'd have to wear fishnets. I'm not real picky on name brands. I've always got the survivalism thing on my mind, and there are actually a lot of survivalist things you can do with pantyhose, but at least with fishnet stockings, you can catch fish. Yeah, stealing catalytic converters is a thing out here too. I asked if you ever got through to the IRS. Sometimes I don't know if Florida has emissions testing or not, but sometimes instead of buying a brand new catalytic, if it's all rusted out, then sometimes you can just get a bunch of muffler tape and go around it or whatever. If it's clogged, sometimes you can get away with taking a drill and opening it up a little bit instead of buying a new one. $300 ain't bad for a catalytic converter. Well, I didn't figure Good Guy or Jeff would have the balls to show up, and I was right. None of those fuckers ever have the balls to show up here because they know I'm not going to be soft on them. Gotta wait till the 19th. Damn. All right, Miranda, good night. But Good Guy, you really, I, my patience is wearing thin. You really should hit me up. Um, you're really not gonna like. Yeah, you ought to hit me up. If not here, then in private. I'm not hard to find. Probably too scared to do that, but you're really not gonna like what I got planned. And I'm not threatening your safety in any way. I'm just saying you're really not gonna like it. I've used all my words, so anybody, well, not anybody, but almost anybody that wants to can jump up here. Melinda, you just reminded me of that REM song. I don't remember the name of it, but something about being in a corner, losing your religion. Right on, Willow. I got you. I didn't see anybody answer. Maybe you did, and I missed it because the chat was moving pretty fast there for a while. But um, oh, that is the name of it. Losing my religion. Okay. Um, it did not his channel did get nuked, or did she just get another strike? Because I heard it both ways, and I don't know which one is. Yeah, I know American Smoker. That's why I'm asking if it's somebody that I talk to. If you want to message me before you jump up here, so I know it's really you, that would be cool. There's a better chance of Ed being welcome back to this community than Jeff ever deleting or giving away his channel. Yeah, you're right. It's all he's got, man. It's sad, but like it's all this shit is all some people have, and it's sad, really. Oh yes, Xanax, sanity in a pill. The Diazepam keeps you out of prison. Funny how that works. That Valium doesn't Valium just doesn't affect me. I don't know what it is. I mean, it takes a lot of Xanax or Klonopin to do anything for me too. But even if I haven't had any benzos in a while, some things just breeze right through. Well, I mean, yeah, a benzo habit can also get you into trouble, but if taken the right way, they can stop you from violent crimes on people that probably deserve it anyway, but you'd still get into trouble. Xanax makes you mean when it wears off. Yeah, yeah, it does that too. Like it causes rebound anxiety and stuff. Ativan doesn't. Oh man, I don't think I've had a lot of IV Ativan. Um, I never had a prescription for it though. I mean, I always, oh man, they had me on Halcyon for, they had me like, I was on Xanax during the day and then Halcyon at night for sleep. Uh, but that Halcyon, man, I had to quit taking it because I would take it, and luckily my baby mama that was living with me at the time, she kept an eye out on me pretty good. But with Halcyon, I would take it, go to bed, and then get up and take it again, but not know I was getting up and taking it again. And then there was one time I woke up on the couch and uh, my hand was all bloody, cut up, and I had no memory of what happened. And I woke up, I realized it, and I freaked out because I had no idea. So I'm running around the house, and I checked on the kids. Kids are fine. I run upstairs and uh, checked on baby mama, and I'm like, "What the fuck happened?" She's like, "You don't remember?" I'm like, "No." Otherwise, I wouldn't be asking you what the fuck happened. But I'm pretty good at sharpening knives and stuff. And what I had done was evidently taken a bunch of Halcyon, and she said I was sitting at the kitchen table sharpening a knife, and I was slicing through my hand at the same time, and not knowing I was doing it. So do the love of your life just died. Oh shit, that sucks. Yeah, sometimes Ambien doesn't work for me either, and sometimes it makes me go live and not know I'm going live. Gen A, no, I have Thorazine. They were giving me Thorazine for sleep, um, and it didn't work. It didn't help me sleep. All it did was make my legs kind of numb. I was very disappointed because you see them, in the movies, they take a big syringe and they, jab it into somebody, and uh, you know, that's Hollywood for you. But I was very disappointed in Thorazine. I still got most of a bottle someplace. Uh, uh, I had actually quite a few ex-girlfriends that died young. Like my very first ever real girl. I mean, we were in high school, but she died when we were like 35. And then a couple more are gone too, but it just, I don't know. Even though I had no feelings for them anymore, I mean, I still love every woman I've ever loved, right? But um, yeah, it hits you a certain kind of way. Is that really a ranch and onion pizza? That like I like ranch and I like onions, but that don't sound that just doesn't sound good. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The old Jackson knocks every. When I was like 20, um, one of my close friends had gotten divorced, and we were all like, he's like, I hate that bitch. I wish she'd fucking die, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then she got killed, I think, in a car accident. And like it fucked with him so bad, he ended up killing himself like a year later. He never got over it. I don't remember propofol burning, although I don't know. You guys ever seen the movie? Man, I think it was in Little Shop of Horrors. I might be wrong, but Steve Martin was a dentist. He had a patient, and he's like, "Bring the laughing gas," but it wasn't for the patient; it was for him. Huh. Evidently, Alex is prank calling my girlfriend. Isn't she the one that got Kanye another strike? I mean, good on her for it. I will. It sounds like I'm going to get my chance tonight. I mean, she will eventually lose her channel if she gets enough of them, or lose her monetization at least. Either way. Yep, Alex Rosen. I got a notification that says predator poachers. It says prank calling your girlfriend. That's exactly what it says. It sucks. Copyright like every not that I've done a whole bunch of them, but all every copyright strike that I've filed has gone through. But it's a pain in the ass because you got to have the link to their channel, the link to their video, the link to your channel, the link to your video. Then you got to have the timestamps, which I mean, I've got people keeping an eye out for me, so they give me all the timestamps and all that kind of stuff, which is a great help. But it's a bigger pain in the ass than what you would think. But it's got to be legit because if you file bogus copyright strikes, they'll take your channel for that too. So it's got to be legit. If it falls within fair use, then there's not really a whole lot you can do about it. But some of the people around here don't seem to understand what fair use is. They'll say, "Oh, it's fair use," when sometimes it's not. It just depends. And then it's a big pain in the ass too. But like the way the music industry gets away with it is they just sound is different. It don't have to be a song like Zippo. This is why I always get. Oh, I shouldn't say always, but I get a lot of notifications that my videos have been demonetized because Zippo actually has a copyright on that sound. Where the hell did I put it? I thought I was getting copyright strikes on, like my intro music and stuff, even though um, like the guitar covers, most of the guitar covers that I play on my intros are actually me, but it's somebody else's song, so you get copyright struck for that automatically. What the hell? I just had my Zippo. But anyway, you can copyright sound differently than like your actual video, so that's a whole other process. It's a big pain in the ass unless you're a big corporation. So sometimes, like when they put, because the DMCA stuff, that's not a YouTube thing, that's a federal law thing. So if you strike it in the right way, like sometimes they put up like a picture over the video, um, If you strike it in the right way, it doesn't matter. Um, it just depends on if there's enough sound there, then you can still strike it if you know how. Where in the hell did my Zippo go? I just had it. Anyway, Zippo has a copyright on the sound when you flick your Zippo. There it is. That sound. Damn, what I just do. So who's the rat that got your pictures off of your private IG? I would, well, I mean, I don't know when they were posted, but like I think Savvy just goes into this is partially why I blocked her on Instagram a long time ago. Because I think she takes pictures off of people's Instagram, even if she don't have a problem with them yet, so that she'll have them for later. What are you looking at, NTF? Well, Christy, you got a rat in there someplace. I would just go through your followers and either remove them as a follower or ban them, like whoever you would suspect. That's what I'm for. Like I said, I think that Sabby just screenshots everybody's shit all the time. Yeah, she definitely has some stalker behavior, that's for sure. She's checking you out there, Jeffrey Bourne. I get it. All right, y'all. I don't think either of those pussies have the balls, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and close this out because I don't really have anything else to talk about. Thank you all for coming. Don't forget, I accept nudes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No questions asked. Or I might ask some questions, but you know, I know it's hard to believe, but I think I'm gonna go get fucked up. All right, y'all. Stay weird.